Okay, this video is going to show what happens when something's a will call. So we're going to start by creating an order. I'm going to grab an item. Okay, we're going to hit save. You can see here that there's available one, and we are using it. So we're going to call this order will call. We're going to change the ship method to will call pickup. FOB is, I guess, customer arranged. Requires installation, no, and warehouse is good. So we're going to hit save. Okay, so at this point, I'm the salesperson. I'm ready to move it on. So I'm going to hit order confirmed. And that should check if the document needs split, and then it's going to move it to needs picked. Okay. So, and then again, if we go to my email, we just got the order confirmation. Remember, I put will call in the purchase order, so there it is. So we'll go back to here. We're going to open up that will call order right here. And so now it needs pick. So if I'm the warehouse, I'd be over here in orders, and you could see that it's in will call. Let's refresh it so that we can see it in there. So you can see my orders right here, and that it's set for will call pickup. So, and that, you know, it doesn't require installation. So from here, once I'm done picking it, so Lorenzo's put it on a pallet, it's ready for the customer to pick up. All he has to say is I picked it. And now it's going to send an email to the customer saying that it's ready for pickup, and the document will be moved to the will call queue. So now we know that we would have a list of all the orders that are will call, that we're waiting for someone to pick up. And see, it's right here now. And if I go back to my email, here comes the will call email. So the customer would get an email that says, "Dear Jason Pierce, good news, your order is ready for pickup. You may pick up it tells you when you can pick it up and where to pick it up." Now we have 3 different warehouses, so it knows which warehouse to pick it up from. So if I go to where this is programmed into the smart printing, you can see here that depending on the warehouse code, right here is, see it says send will call email, send will call email, send will call email. So for Atlanta, Salt Lake, Tooele, and whatever, they get different will call emails with different email addresses. So will call 101, will call 300, will call 700. So depending on where the warehouse is from the product, it knows to send the correct email and the correct address to the customer. So, and if we go to the email templates, you can see, I can show you those different addresses. So, so here's Atlanta, here's 300, and here's 700. So if we go back to this order, you can see that I had Salt Lake City locker set. So if we go to the email here, Salt Lake City locker is set to use will call 300. So if we look at will call 300, it says the 2895 address. And if I go to my email, you can see that the 285 address was sent. So from here, once the customer picks it up, you know, you would just ship it, because basically it's been shipped. So you'd hit select all and hit create shipment. That will create the invoice. That will also take the inventory true on hand. If you saw my first video, that it's now shows one has shipped. So here I'll show that. The reporting, we're gonna quick reports. I'm gonna go to true inventory on hand. I'm gonna paste in the number, the item number that we just did. You can see that one has shipped. and that's because we actually shipped it. So before it would have said 0. So, and as a matter of fact, if I was to delete this invoice, so before we finish it, be like, oh, actually, because, and then I was to refresh this, you can see the ship goes back to 0. So that is the will call video. Thanks.